Hey guys, it's Morgan coming back to you with another video here at Highland Cycles. Today we are swapping the motor on a Beta 300RR. If you guys haven't been paying attention to our channel, let me give you a little background. A friend of ours bought this 22 300RR race from the dealer in Grand Junction. He got it home, rode it a little while, liked it, everything was good, but then a problem happened. Something came loose in the motor. He took it back. They took it apart. Turns out it was one of the power valve parts, like something in the power valve actuator. I don't really know what it was. I think it was the spring or something like that. Came loose and it went into the cases and whatever. So he took it back. It was under warranty. They fixed it. And when he got it back, it was wintertime, so he parked it. And after a little while, he walked out, and there was oil dripping underneath the bike. And so he's like, huh, that's weird. Inspected it, and he found that it was leaking from the case right there. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. It's broken from where it broke in the original problem. The people the dealership did not fix that. They definitely had to have seen it, because to fix what they fixed, you had to have this cover off. You would see the marks there. You would then inspect and see the mark down there. There's no way they didn't see it. They just probably hoped that it didn't go through the case, and they didn't actually look at it very carefully. So he called them back and said, hey guys, you didn't fix it. You need to fix it. And they said, oh no, it's out of warranty now. There's nothing we can do. So he brought it to me. He said, Morgan, take this thing apart, find out what's wrong, let me know. I'm going to talk to Beta directly. That all happened. Beta said, no, we are absolutely going to take care of that. I mean, they stepped right up. They tried to get him to take it to another Beta dealership, and he said, no, I really want Morgan doing it. I don't want to go anywhere else. And amazingly enough, they agreed to send us a brand new motor in a box. Here it is. Right there. Brand spanking new motor from Beta USA. And they're actually going to pay me, an independent shop, to replace it. I am blown away that Beta is doing that. I'm very, very, very proud of them. I think it's super cool. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to swap this thing, see what that takes, see what that looks like. Obviously, got the tank off. The one thing I hate about Betas is this part on the tank. It's like just annoying. I wish they would fix that. That's dumb. It's not a big deal, but it's silly. It doesn't need to be there. So now we're going through, taking everything else off. Gonna flip this subframe up out of the way like you would to get to the carburetor. That way we will be able to get the carburetor loose. Probably gonna take the top off the carburetor so we can just set that out of the way. Take all these motor mounts off, and then swing arm pivot, and then I think it should come out. We got the starter motor cable down here, a few other things. I think I'm gonna have to either take the radiators off, or at least take the hoses off. Probably start with the hoses and see if we can't wiggle this thing out of there. So yeah, let's do it. All right, I think we got her all loose, got everything out of the way. Not perfectly out of the way, but far enough out of the way. Kind of an interesting thing here with the thermostat. It's permanently clamped right there, so I can't really undo it and get it out of the way. It's not my favorite thing. I wish that was just a hose clamp, but I'm sure so people don't mess with the thermostat. I think our best bet's going to be going that way. There we go. There we go, guys. Motor out. Guess we'll just get that new one and slide her in. And when we're doing this, it's going to take a lot of probably time to just make sure I get everything routed right. But I'm just gonna go grab it and shove it in here real fast. It's pretty cool, guys. They even sent a spark plug and a new gasket for the slave cylinder. Everything's all plugged up. I'm gonna have to take all these plugs off. I'm gonna put them onto the other motor. I think I might take them out before I slide it in. All right, here we go. In the same way she came out. Yeah, new one. That knee. If he's riding that nasty shit, it's a good way to break bikes. Alright. Had to loosen that lower part of the linkage to let the swing arm slide back. That made that a lot easier. Alright, let me show you guys a few things here as we're going. We got all the motor mounts, swing arm pivot done, so the motor's not going anywhere, which is good. Now we're over here working on the electronics, getting everything plugged in. Obviously it's a bit of a rat's nest right now, but we'll get that all sorted out. We got zip ties. That's one thing they didn't provide. I'm not complaining. They provided everything, so I'm not at all complaining about that. But got a bunch of zip ties. We're gonna start zip tying things up. Try to get things routed the way they were. And then, yeah, it doesn't have any oil or any coolant in it. So we got to do that before we fire anything up. So yeah, it's going really good, guys. I'm really, really impressed with Beta's responsibility and just taking care of this thing and helping my friend out. But then also what they're, like the attention to detail. They even had like this cool cover for the transmission for where the clutch slave went. It's just a really nice build. So thank you, Beta. Thank you, Tim Pilg. Thank you, everybody involved. I'm really impressed with what you guys are doing here. You're definitely making me consider a red bike for my next bike. This is pretty cool. All right, guys, we're gonna see if this starts. There is oil in the motor. There's coolant in the radiators. Here we go. I don't know which way the... I guess I should have pulled the choke. That's my fault. Starts right up, sounds real nice. Right on. I am so happy with how that whole situation turned out. I know Chad is very happy. I think Beta is very happy. Beta, if you watch this, man, I'd love to work with you guys again. I'm definitely considering one of your bikes. I don't know. Let's talk. Let's get together. Channel's getting bigger, guys. Let's talk about a bike or something. I'm super happy with that. Yeah, I just got to call Chad and tell him his bike is ready to rock again. How he can be back on his two-stroke. He's been riding, he's got a four-stroke Beta that he loved very, very much. He's been riding that, but now he can have his little rock hound back. Thank you guys for joining me for this video. Seriously think about giving Beta some support and maybe think about a bike. I've never seen a company do that, ever. Obviously, I love my Game Changer very, very much. Also, something to think about, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be testing that. It's a 2023 300RR race that our good friend Lane loaned me. So I'm going to be doing some testing and reviews on that. Pretty excited about that too. Yeah, they might just get me on one. We'll see you guys on the next one.